In the name of Jesus, every curse is broken, Mama. Mama, Liberia shall rise again. Arise and take your place among nations. Arise, for your light has come. The weapon formed against you shall prosper. Mama, Liberia shall rise again.
Pertaining to the loan agreement between the Chinese Exim Bank and the government of the Republic of Liberia for the Roberts International Airport Terminal project. I'd like to welcome all of you to this event. The President of the Republic of Liberia will now approve the act ratifying the China-Liberia Framework Agreement.
Africa's oldest independent republic, the Lone Star will forever shine. In the name of Jesus, every curse is broken. Mama, Liberia shall rise again. Arise and take your place among nations. Arise, for your light has come. The
Minister of Finance and Development Planning, Boima S. Kamara, will make a statement, after which he will be signing.
The People's Republic of China and officials of the Exim Bank of China, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We are grateful today for this strong partnership between the government of Liberia and the People's Republic of China, for which the signing of this Exim Bank loan agreement for the construction of the R.I.A. airport terminal is just one of those many examples that shows how strong the bilateral relationship coexists between our two countries. We are deeply committed to continuing this partnership and would like for us to collaborate very closely in delivering the financing committed by the China Exim Bank. Together, we are translating investments into airports and ports for exporting, into roads and power, into better hospitals and flourishing farms. We need to deliver tangible change for the people of Liberia. And your partnership is important, and this we acknowledge with gratitude. The airport terminal, together with the runway, is an important symbol for Liberia, both for our growth trajectory that we all seek to ensure the recovery of our economy coming out of Ebola. This work of the upgrade of the terminal is going to enhance our growth as a country. But with Ebola and the drop in commodity prices, economic growth of our country has sharply declined. And we believe that the coming into full realization of this airport agreement is going to help increase our traffic back to over 19%, which was the case prior to the Ebola outbreak. The new R.I.A. terminal will increase the airport capacity to serve more flights and passengers, and it's estimated that over 400,000 per year will be the traffic flow. What such an investment is going to bring to our economy. We are grateful that this new terminal will improve services at the airport, bring in additional revenue, and critically attract private partners and foreign investment. I should say that the airport is a key component of Liberia's development plan, the agenda for transformation under the leadership of Her Excellency President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. We want to state clearly that the runway and terminal will be the first things that Liberians and international partners upon arriving in Liberia will see that has changed the landscape and the outlook of our aviation industry. Finally, combined with the runway rehabilitation, which is expected to commence soon, we expect that the Liberian Aviation Authority will be able to attract additional airlines to our airport. This means more options to travel for Liberians in the region as well as for our neighbors to visit us. Your Excellency, the government of Liberia remains deeply committed to continuing our partnership in improving and moving this project forward. In closing, let me again emphasize our gratitude for the close collaboration and support that we have received from you and the People's Republic of China. I thank you. As we proceed into signing, it's just to indicate that this Exim Bank agreement has already been signed by the Exim Bank side of the agreement, and then I will ask that the Justice Minister is going to follow along with me in attesting to the signing. Thank you.
Will forever shine. In the name of Jesus, every crisis broken, Mama Liberia shall rise again. Arise and take your place among nations. Arise, for your light has come. The weapon formed against
make a statement.
Her Excellency, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, President of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Mr. Kamara, the Minister of Finance and Development and Planning, and Honorable Mr. Sherrill, the Minister of Justice and the Attorney General, and Honorable Mr. Grisby, the Minister of State without portfolio, Honorable Madam Angela Bush, Minister of Transport, and Honorable Mr. Finlay, the Chairman of the Board of the Liberia Airport Authority. It is my great honor to participate this solemn ceremony in the signing for the approval by the Madam President of the framework of agreement for the China-Liberia Exim Bank loan, and also the signing of the loan agreement. And this is a immediate follow-up project after the Madam President's visit last year to China. And this project is a very important one because everybody knows the airline connectivity is a very important part of a country's logistic infrastructure. And all we attending this ceremony, people here, we all know this, especially during our fight against Ebola. During that period of time, we have a deeper knowledge of how important the free flow of people and the free flow of goods for a country. So, at the request of the Liberian government and the Madam President, the Chinese government didn't hesitate and take up this application, this request for consideration. This project is about $50 million loan by the Exim Bank of China, which covers 5,000 square meter area, and the designed annual passenger flow is about 320,000 people. So this will facilitate greatly the flow of people and logistic for the Liberia. And during this process, I could say it is a miracle for China-Liberia cooperation. In terms of the efficiency, it is an unprecedented kind of event. And I don't believe, and I can hardly believe in the future we can have the same efficiency as well. Apart from the pre-preparation right after the Madam President's visit to China, the substantive job started from July. Minister Grisby led a delegation to visit Beijing, to talk with the Exim Bank people, to talk with the Commerce Minister people. From July to the end of September, we get everything done. We all know the procedures of a bank. We all know the procedures of the bureaucratic procedures of the ministries, both in China and Liberia. I can hardly believe today this come true. So this is an exemplary event, exemplary miracle for China-Liberian cooperation and China-Liberian efficiency. Yes, we are fully encouraged by this. And also, we guarantee, I believe, after this high efficiency, we will let you people see China quality and China speed during the construction of this airport terminal. And all these will be done by the contractor company, China Harbor. They have their representative here today. And this project opened a new channel for the Exim Bank in cooperation with the Liberian government. This is the first time for them to come to Liberia and made a loan. So I do think this would inject new dynamics to our bilateral relations and to our bilateral economic cooperation. And I'm very happy to note with appreciation that during our National Day celebration event, Liberian government reaffirmed one China policy and reiterate your positive support to all our Chinese core concern. We got your firm support. And all these has upgraded our bilateral partnership to a new high. As a ambassador of China to Liberia, I'm very happy for the steady and fast and deeper development between our two countries. And I believe the new good news is coming also in the next couple of months. This is not the end of the course. We are hoping more Chinese-Liberian economic cooperations will come in, and to benefit the people of Liberia and have a win-win cooperation. So thank you, Madam President. Thank you. This is the plan for the terminal.
Okay, I was sort of watching it.
Yes. This photo is a gift to you, and this is prepared by the China Harbor people. So I think you should do this.
All right.
Okay.
First of all, recognize the presence of Senator Pei. The legislature has been a big part of us having to have this success today. Senator, I know you are representing the legislature, and I want you to know that we're very thankful to the legislature for having acted on this before you took your recess. Ministers, government officials, ambassador, representative from the China Harbor. 10 years of friendship, 10 years of development effort. That's the partnership between Liberia and China. And in those 10 years, so many things have happened. So much support we have received. today China's friendship with Liberia is made even stronger, not only by this, but by all the many other ways in which we collaborate. In terms of our domestic relationship, our roads, our peacekeeping force, China has been a part of that. Whether financed by them or whether financed by others, they have been there working with us, working with our entities, our companies to achieve our development agenda. We're looking forward. When the ambassador say 2 months, good things are coming, I'm quite sure some of the good things he's talking about is that we are going to see the ministerial complex that we all have been working on for a few years. We're going to finally see it rising up out of the ground to be able to house so many of our ministries that are today using rental buildings or buildings that are not suited to today's technology. So that would be a big boost. We'll also see extension of our Capitol building to accommodate the numbers of people there and give our legislators some better accommodation. We already see happening the sports complex, SKD sports complex is already underway. And so all of those things are going to sort of help us to change the landscape of the things. And although he said 2 months more things, but I will not count those old things. He and I will have to discuss what he knew when he was thinking about it.
You're talking about that.
All right. To all of you who have really worked on this, and so many of you around the table have been a part of that, whether it's the chairman of the Liberian Airport Authority, former Senator Gwesonga Finley. He's been working on it. I don't see the managing director here, Mr. Baku Freeman. He has been working on that too. Obviously, all of our ministers here and Councillor Kubo who have put in there, and all of those over there who have really worked on this. I think it's a great joy to all Liberians that finally, when people come to our country, I mean, one of the first things they see, of course, is your airport when they're flying in. And when they come into Liberia for the past few years, they look there and say, when will this country develop? When will they have something? Well, let me try to say something about that, even though we've been working on this for a while. But the use of the airport is for privileged people. It's people who can afford to fly. So our emphasis was on the schools first and the hospitals first before taking money for airport. In the rural areas, we put emphasis there first. But we also knew that we had to do the airport before this administration closes. And so we put it aside a little bit. But finally it's come, thanks to China. And thanks to all of you who have done that. After today, the pressure would be on you, Mr. China Harbor. Because we will be looking to see it go, as he said, we'll see China's quality and we'll see China's speed. So we'll be working with you. Be assured that whatever we can do, we know that you will need the support from all of us to be able to remove whatever possible obstacle may be in your way. So don't hesitate to get to the ministers or to get to the chairman managers of R.I.A. or to me if necessary, to make sure that you can carry out your work expeditiously and you can do it in such a manner that will make China proud, it will make Liberia proud, and it will make our friendship even stronger. So thank you all.
We would like to thank all of you for coming.
Liberians.
impact will make in terms of traffic public?
Well, the terminal building and the runway projects are crucial to the economy of our country. For investors, they have to enter through the airport. Their first visit counts. You know, they always say the first impression leaves a great impact on you. And so I think you can see that what we're trying to do is R.I.A. is basically to improve the services that will be offering to Liberians that will use the airport.
When we say at the 11 hours, the government is trying to ensure that the airport has a good face. Why when we say that? Why the 11 hours? What the government?
Well, I
11 hours?
don't think it's at the 11th hour. Prior to me even becoming chairman of the board, there were discussion in improving the runway as well as the terminal building. So, you know, these things, it takes some time to manifest itself. And so you see today a lot of work that have gone into the background by even my predecessor and predecessors of the management. So it's a lot of work that have been going on over the last 2-3 years.
And when we kick off, and how long will this project last for?
Well, we hopefully will do a groundbreaking ceremony soon, as soon as we get through with all of the loose ends and tighten up all of the technical aspects. So you will see that projects will start to move, mobilization of these companies will start. In fact, as we speak, they have started mobilizing already.
And how long will the project will last for?
Well, the runway is about 5 to 6 months. The terminal building is about 18 months.
Can you remind us about some of the technical details? How many persons at a time can be hosted in the terminal? What is it, square miles?
Well, you're talking about 5,000 square meters, and we're looking at a total. When you calculate the way it is calculated, it's calculated over a period of 12 months. So we're talking about being able to transport between 350 to 400,000 persons.
By capacity, how many persons can be accommodated in the terminal
at one time?
Yeah.
I think we're talking about, Robbie, you have an idea? 700 passengers.
Yes, I wanted to get something clear. You said the runway is about 6 months and then the terminal is about 18 months.
Yeah. Are
they going to do that instead, or are they going to work everything out together?
Well, the runway is not going to be shut down. So it's going to be simultaneously. There are two separate companies, two separate projects, and both projects will be ongoing.
So what part, from my end, what part of the airport will the terminal be erected, the new terminal?
Well, the new terminal will be erected between Terminal A and Terminal B.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.